course the air conditioner turns on as soon as I start filming, quote unquote filming, on my phone camera and shaking like a maniac. Whoops. So, I'm Bree. Welcome back to my channel where I complain and talk about books. I just started 2 weeks ago a series of books that I read in my childhood, talking about how they kind of shaped my life, how they influenced me, and next, bear in mind I haven't really read these since I was in middle school. I started rereading the first one, but these are the R.L. Stine Fear Street Cheerleaders series. R.L. Stine also wrote Goosebumps and all of those movies and stuff. My skin does not match my neck, it's fine. R.L. Stine is the creator of Goosebumps. You're probably more familiar with those. The Fear Street Chronicles were more of a niche type thing, I feel like. And I don't know, I got more into these books than I ever could into Goosebumps. I just felt, I don't know how to say this without sounding like a jerk, but they felt like they were too easy of a read. I was a very avid reader when I was younger, and I learned a lot of big words and different writing styles in my youth, so whenever something wasn't hard enough for me, I opted for something else. But going back through these, boy howdy are they a trip. Reading them now, they definitely don't really hold up in quality or like writing. They're still good, like they're not bad, but they're not something that I would currently pick up and read. But these stories, or at least the first one, involves two sisters moving to a new town. I love books about people moving to new towns, apparently, who were all-state cheerleaders. They wanted to try out for the team, and they did. They made it. They were on their way to a competition, and something terrible happened, and it just spirals from there. It involves possession, demons, ghosts, deaths. I read these in middle school, which also explains why I have a hair in my mouth. Explains why I got into horror at such a young age. I loved watching horror movies and reading scary stories and all of that stuff, which led me to these books, which also led me spiraling down the horror path, which also gave me something in common with my current boyfriend, who collects these cute little figures and other spooky things around our house that I don't want to show you right now because my house is mid-organization, which means it's a complete disaster. So, that's fun. Anyway, I don't know why I'm rambling so much, I'm sorry. Back to the books. But everything just gets worse and worse the farther you go. Apparently there are 5 now. I don't know when the other 2 came out, but I have up until 3. I want to get the other 2 books and read them and see if they're any good. But my favorite characters, of course, are the sisters. My least favorite, I think her name, oh gosh, what was her name? I don't know, one of the cheerleaders who got kicked off the team because they took her place, which I also didn't like that idea either, so because that's just not fair for the other girl. But anywho, do I recommend these? I do. If you are interested in walking through my nostalgic past and probably several others, then I recommend going and giving these a read. The first one came out, I'm trying to look at the title. It was copyrighted in 1992, which is 2 years before I was born, so these are old books. And yeah, I just combined actually and also. I actually also wrote a book when I was in middle school, and it's heavily inspired by these stories. And it is so bad. I actually found it and then I lost it again, so I'll have to find that again. And I can read that to you guys if you want me to, if that's something you'd be interested in. Probably not, I don't know. I'll do it if you want. But this is kind of deviating from my regular videos just because I haven't read them in so long. And I'm a bad book club leader. I took a week off last week, and it was a bad week. Okay, I'm gonna stop staring at myself. I'm gonna focus on you. Focusing? Okay. Go read books. That's all I can say. Go find something that you're interested in reading and go read it. Go learn something new if you enjoy reading textbooks. If you're one of those people, go buy a textbook from Goodwill and read it. Like, there's so many things you can do to help grow your mind. You don't necessarily have to read fiction. You don't have to read nonfiction. There's no specific thing you need to read. I do recommend reading those books just because they're cute, and if you could find them for cheap, because apparently they're kind of expensive now, then I recommend it. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking. This is no content. I'm sorry, but I'm also not, but I am. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have read any of the Fear Street books before, please comment down below. Tell me your favorite one. Tell me what you'd like to see me read next. I've got a few more books in this series, then I'll be going back to my regular programming. And yeah, I'll see you guys next week. Read a book, talk to me in the comments, like, subscribe, do all that fun stuff, and I'll see you next time.